It's got really popular with tour pros to have a strong left hand and a strong club position at the top. Today's video is going to explain why that might help you, but also, unfortunately, why it might not be the best thing for you. Hi guys, thanks for checking the video out. Steve Buzza here. So we're talking strong grips, and today we're talking the left hand. So we're not talking about the right hand, left hand only. So what I talk about here does not apply to the right hand. With the grip, both hands don't have an equal contribution. And I'll do another video on that. So like and subscribe, that video will come in the coming days and weeks. But let's get into it. So we're going to talk about the good stuff first. Why having a strong left hand can be helpful. And when I say strong left hand, that means the knuckles of the left hand are going to be showing more. A reason I like that, and it's in the name, so a strong grip means, and think about it, if I pull my arm forwards, you see it closes the club. So a strong grip has a closing effect. You think that's straightening, that's what happens in the downswing, because when we start really getting all the muscles engaging, that is effectively what happens. So a strong grip is going to help you if you tend to lose the ball to the right, because it is closing the face. So obviously that could be of great benefit for you, because we don't want to hit the ball right, we want to hit it straight. So it could be a component that helps. The second reason I like a strong left hand is to get a strong left hand, you start having to get a bit of angle in the wrist, and it encourages you to get the grip across the fingers. One of the biggest mistakes I see in amateurs is they get it down the palm. It feels really safe, gives you a nice flat wrist, so it looks really pretty. So if you are about to be in a magazine shoot, that might work. If you want to hit the ball a long way right, that's also a good way to do it. So trying to get a stronger grip gives you the chance to use the wrist more, and then that's going to give a closing effect. So again, if you're somebody that's hitting the ball to the right, that is going to be of great benefit. So there are benefits to having a strong grip, but I think we're getting into a situation in modern coaching where we kind of say the more you do it, the better it will be. And I'm about to explain why that is not always the case. So there's a bit of a misconception with the modern golf swing, and that is the big muscles. If you use the big muscles, they square the club. And that might be what appears to be happening, but that isn't actually the case. The body twisting and opening has an effect on the club to actually open it. So it's the opposite of what some people think. But it's why a strong grip works with that modern swing. And it's why so many of the tour pros are using it, because you get the club in a strong position. So a position that's going to make the ball want to go left. You turn really hard with the body. That opens the face. You then don't need to feel like you do anything with your hands. And hey presto, you've got a really reliable, repeatable swing. But here's the thing, a lot of people don't either do it or don't even have the physical ability to open their body to that extent. So like if you take DJ, he's probably the best example. He gets the club really closed, really, the wrist gets really cupped. So I know that's not what I'm talking about, but it has the same effect. But then he opens his body excessively. That's what makes all of those things add up. If you can't do that, the strong grip is going to be delivered strong. So now all of a sudden you can hit the ball low left. Hitting it low left isn't that much fun. And that adds on to my second point, and this is what I see time and time again with my in-person lessons, is they take a strong grip with the driver because they're slicing, but because they don't have the ability to open and balance the books, they then have to jump out of the shot, because if you take all of the loft off of a driver, you're basically turning it into a putter and you're going to whack it straight into the ground. And you'll do that 1 or 2 times and then you'll go, that's not for me. So you then start jumping out of the shot. You'll then make a comment like, oh, I lifted up, I need to keep my head down. That's not what happened. The grip has made you do that, because even if you achieve staying down and going here, you'll whack the ball into the ground. And I've given a lot of lessons now. I have not had one person yet smash driver as hard as they can, carry it 30 yards into the ground and go, powerful, thank you. It's not how it works. So if you don't have the ability to open up, don't go too strong with your left hand. It's not going to help. But that doesn't mean you go back into the palm. So the pro comment I made at the beginning of this video, you know how I like a strong grip? It gets you into your fingers and it gets a bit of angle here, it loads the wrist. That still applies, but you can do that without showing too many knuckles. So maybe that's what you need to work on, rather than just trying to go, I'm going to keep twisting, twisting, twisting. Makes a ton of sense while you're doing that, and please don't listen to this video and think, oh, I'm judging, because it is very logical, because it's in the name, it's meant to close the club. But unfortunately, if you can't balance it, it actually doesn't work. So next time you're on the range, take a look at your grip. This time of year is a great time to work on your grip. It feels a bit strange whenever you change a grip, but if you're not playing that much competitive golf, make the change now. I promise you it will start to feel better. Then when you get into your competition season, hey presto, you're going to start hitting better shots. So get some comments down below. Are you somebody that's gone really, really strong and they're really struggling to control the golf ball? I'd love to hear what you got to say. Any other questions? Get them in the comments down below. Hope to catch you soon.